over and look at a new field that I'm leasing. We're gonna get the opportunity to use this new machine here that you haven't seen. I started a video on it when I took delivery, and then I parked it under my shed and it collapsed, so that's all the farther I got with it. Has not even been used yet, hasn't even been tested, so a little muddy now from being over there, but you're gonna see this in action on this new property. I'll show you that here in a second. Making progress over here, stacking piles and burning. We still have a ton of little stumps to dig up, but we're getting there. He's plucking a lot. This is Jake. He's a new driver for me, and he also runs equipment. I still got Cameron running equipment on his days off, so we got to get all this cleared up so I can start grading everything. I pulled a bunch of stumps up here, but the ground's just been so soft and my equipment needs fixed up. But yeah, the ground is it's been raining or snowing every day. It just won't dry out. And then when this ground, the stumps come out easy in the softer ground, but the machine loses traction some also. Especially my tracks are sucked in. I got to get them back out. But we got a bunch of stumps coming out. There's still hundreds here to do. Get this all cleared off for the future home site with that view. It'll be nice. All right, I'm gonna go look at some farm ground and talk to another guy. This field I gotta talk to my neighbor about. He used to take hay off of it, but he's done. So I'm gonna try, it's like 5 acres. I'm gonna try to lease off of them, possibly clear around the edges. These are the fields that I leased last year. I'll be doing them again this year. 3 of them. And then just down the road, another quarter mile, if that, I got another field, 15 acres that I leased this year. And here's the 15-acre field that another big farmer in the area owns, but he hasn't been farming this in a couple years, as you can tell. So I'm gonna lease it off of him, and it's close to my place, so I'm gonna farm this. That's why I'm gonna come over with that new quick attach brush hog on the skid steer, take all this down. I'm just coming over to do a circle around the field and see if there's any obstructions while everything's still dead. Make sure I don't damage my my new brush hog, and whenever we get into farming and everything. So just scouting this field real quick while everything's still dead. 15 acres here, pretty level. And there's a little bit of a grade, but that'll help with drainage. There's a lot of water laying back here right now, so as you can see, hope that's not a bad sign. Pretty wet, but up here this is all higher elevated. Have to wait till it dries out a little bit. I mean, if it was real good ground, I imagine a farmer would be farming it, so. Tree over there that fell out into the field. There's a tree over there that fell out into the field out of that cluster. I'm gonna have to cut up and throw off. This little tree here, I'm gonna cut up and throw off. I like to leave a buffer that I can ride side by side around the outside of the field and check on things. I'm probably gonna no-till corn over here. I got lime coming to put down in a couple of these fields. I really need to put it on all of them, but these fields are pretty wet, so they're gonna be, I'm pretty sure the pH is gonna be sour. blast some of this small stuff. There's another little tree limb there. So here's looking back at the road from the back. Pretty nice sized field. There's a bunch of dead animals. Looks like deer carcasses. I don't. There was a deer carcass up there. There's another deer. Remnants of a deer there. Not sure if somebody's not recovering their deer or they just throw the remains out here. It's like the second or third one. Other than that, I don't see anything in this field. We should be able to, right now it doesn't even look too bad. We'll probably knock it down with a disc. But I'm probably gonna run the brush hog over all of it. There's a couple tree saplings. Like right here it looks a little wet. Just need a little bit drier. Needs to stop raining.
Till that field turn those roads, let's see, let's go, yeah, plan to the end of the road.